Hello everyone, I am Jonah and I'm here with my mom Julie. We are with Juli and Brett Real Estate and KW Success, coming to you with a fun topic that a lot of people are in this situation right now where they're thinking, you know what, I think it's time. We are in a position, we're gonna move up, we're gonna get our forever home, yay, but they have a house to sell. And what do you do when you're in this situation? Well, there's a few things that you can do. And the first step is shop around. Do some window shopping online, maybe go visit somebody's open house to see if there's even anything out there that you really like. So step one, take a look, do some window shopping, take a look outside and make sure that there's stuff that's kind of fitting, your square footage, the area you may want to be in, the number of beds and bathrooms, the updated kitchen, all of the things like that. After that, the second step, if you have to sell your house and then buy your dream house, your forever house, the second step is find out what your house is worth, and more importantly, call your agent and find out what you will net at the end of the day after everything's said and done with selling your house, so that you can know ultimately what your buying power is. Now, Mom, why would that be important?
Well, I think it's really important to make sure you know what you're going to net. Because what a lot of people do is they will go out shopping, like you mentioned, and they're not window shopping, they're like shopping, and they think, I'm gonna go buy this house, and I'm sure my house is gonna be enough to sell, to buy this house, right? But they don't actually find out. I mean, the market is very dynamic, and you definitely need to know kind of what your house is worth, what you're going to net, and then that really helps figure out what is the budget for the new house.
Step two, figure out what you're gonna net. Very important. Step three, once you know what you can expect to net with the sale of your house, the next step is get in touch with a lender, get pre-approved, assuming you will net that amount from the sale of your house. That will then determine the buying power that you have for the next house, the dream house, and everything like that. So step three, once you know what you're gonna net, get in touch with a lender and figure out what you're pre-approved for. And then step four is actually getting pictures, getting the house that you are going to sell on the market, determining all of the fun stuff that's associated with that. When are you comfortable with showings, and what does your ultimate time frame look like? You may not have a time frame at all, but I would imagine that most people in this situation, they have some sort of time frame in mind. And then step five is actually, once your house is on the market, now it's time for the fun part. We go out, Julie, myself, or Brett schedule these showings. We go out, we look at houses, we figure out what you like and kind of what's possible. And you may be thinking to yourself, gosh, I've got to sell my house, it's on the market. I can just go buy any house that I want, right, Mom?
Yeah, that is what a lot of people think, and a lot of times the real estate market does allow for that you can just go out, write an offer contingent on your house selling, no problem, they'll take it, and then you move. These days, it's not like that at all. I mean, we're calling ahead of showings to make sure that the people that are selling the home can actually work with a buyer that's contingent on selling a home. And you would be shocked how many say just don't even come over. They're very nice about it, but they just say, we're on a time frame that won't work, or our job relocation company can't allow for that. Or our home's in default, and so we can't work with someone contingent on the home selling. So there's a lot of different scenarios, but we are happy to weed all that out and make sure we're only, showing the houses that will work. But I think that's a really good point, because a lot of times people spend, I don't know how many hours at night going over pictures and houses, probably driving by, send us a list, and then at least half of them won't work with contingent buyers. So anyway, we just want to make sure you save your time and have a productive, efficient experience.
Absolutely. The last thing that we want as your agent is to schedule a home, go show it to you, have you absolutely fall in love. You say you want to put an offer in, all to find out at that time that for whatever reason the seller is not able to work with your contingency. So along the way, as we find houses that you like, or if you find houses that you like my mom said, we will absolutely call ahead, make sure ahead of time that they will even work with your contingency, because we have somebody right now that I want to say 6 out of the 10 people said don't even come over, it's not going to work for my seller. So very important. And the very last step, it's not even a step, but make sure if this is you, if you are in this situation, that you get with a team of agents that is very experienced with helping people buy and sell contingent. I mean, it's a very, very big deal, and you can really shoot yourself in the foot and run around in circles for a long time without being successful in buying your dream home, and nobody wants that. So thank you so much for your time. If we can be a resource to you at all, please visit our website at julianbrett.com or get in touch with any of us. Thank you.
Thanks.